Hey guys, Miranda Manticos, psychic channeler, spiritual teacher. Okay, masculine healing. Let's go. I promised every few days I'm going to do one card. I'll read the message and we can heal our masculines together. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I know that sometimes we're busy. Okay, so, and remember, this is a new deck for me, so I'm learning it too. So bear with me. And I don't know what we're going to pull, so here we go. Okay. Okay, actually two. So I'll do as fast as I can. Osiris. Look at this amazing artistry. Look at this. Wow. Okay. And Janus. I want y'all to be able to see. Okay. Osiris. And Janus. Okay, so let's read. I'm going to read this together. This is the deck, just to give credit to the author and the artistry. And let's go. Let's see what they say. Okay. Osiris. When you feel lost, self-discovery will lead you to be enchanted with life once more. Rejuvenation is found in the fertile soil left exposed amongst the vestiges of the last season. Osiris, and the ancient Egyptian god of the underworld associated with the deceased, the afterlife, and resurrection. In the vein of his creator, god parents Geb and Nut, Osiris possesses plentiful power. He originated as a nature god associated with the cycle of vegetation. Over time, he shifted roles and developed his affiliations with the underworld. He is the epitome of symbolizing both death and rebirth, and the cycle or cyclic nature of life. Murdered by his younger brother Seth, Osiris was resurrected by his wife Isis, who roamed Egypt distraught by his death with a powerful determination to find him. With her sister Nephthys, help me with the pronunciations, guys, I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong, Isis found Osiris' scattered body parts and put them back together with her magic. With his restored life, Osiris became the ruler of the underworld. Here's the message. Certain phases of life guide you to points of feeling lost. There are times when you feel like you've experienced a death of one phase of life, but are yet to return from the underworld. Yeah, I've definitely been there. This serves a purpose. When you venture on the journey back to yourself, you will find hidden gems you would not have unearthed without being lost in the first place. Feeling lost provides you with an opportunity to meet yourself deeper than you ever have previously. The intimate connection you will cultivate as you ponder the question, who am I, will be a thing of beauty and discovery. You will find resurrection. As you emerge from your deep excavation, you will unearth unfound enchantment. As the dust settles, look into the rubble and you will see. This is a time to reintroduce both purpose and productivity, balanced with pleasure and freedom. Each polarity aids in the achievement of the other. Times of joy give you the energy needed to produce results you are proud of. Seeking only pleasure can become a vice, providing hits of dopamine and escapism. To prevent this, introduce a balance of other key elements such as shadow work, community, and life purpose. The dark night of the soul and gnarly awakening or healing leads to a loss of enthrallment. In brighter times, you may have found pleasure in a variety of activities, such as fantasy novels, participating in team sports, playing music, spending time in nature, not having a to-do list for the day, creating art, playing video games, and pursuing hobbies solely for fun rather than skill development. Collect these jewels to place gently back into your arsenal. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Indulge in some joys. Rebirth requires walking into the unknown, stepping onto uncharted territory without all the answers. This can be scary, but it can also be exciting. As you allow the dust to settle after shadowy times, it is time to contemplate what is in your unique expression. No more wondering what other people think. Crafting an impactful life requires not caring about the opinions of others. If you want to break the mold, you can't fit into it any longer. Ponder who you are and what you want. The answers will come. Preserve as you encounter abundant new opportunities during this time of rebirth. Dredge off the sludge, wade through the drudgery, and enter a shining new cycle. Your regeneration will give you a blank slate to do as you please. I love this. This is so important. I have definitely experienced the dark night of the soul, which went on for years, by the way, and also just moments of death to the ego, right? And when we start when you're feeling lost, it's because basically you've let go of who you thought you were, which wasn't who you really were anyway. And as you explore that feeling, like it says here in the book, it actually can be full of purpose to have that feeling of being lost, right? Or feeling lost. So I love this wisdom. I also love the idea of pulling back into your arsenal little bits of wisdom you've learned along the way, right? Like little things that were useful to you. And I've done this over the years too with myself, just things that bring me joy, right? Bring them back into your life. If it brings you joy, bring it back. Just don't bring back the parts of you that weren't real, right? The parts of you that weren't authentic. That is just so important right now. It keeps coming up. Authenticity. If you are not being authentic to yourself, you are doing a disservice to yourself. So I feel, one of the aspects of this message is that as you put yourself back together, remember Osiris had to be put back together by Isis. She put him back together, the feminine. Allow that feminine to nurture your masculine and put you back together, okay? That's going to be the side of you that doesn't resist. It doesn't want the resistance. It doesn't want the struggle anymore. It doesn't want to do what doesn't make it happy, right? It's just no longer going to give energy to those things. So the way that you used to do life is going to start kind of falling apart, and your feminine is going to come in and show the masculine how to resurrect. This is all, and this is all within you, okay? So I really feel like this is a beautiful illustration of death and resurrection and what it looks like on the spiritual path, okay? And that's, that can be different for everyone. There's always going to be that nuance, right? That little bit of everybody's story is a little bit different. But the point is, you're the one that puts yourself back together, but do it from a place of being authentic to you. And don't worry about what people think. All right, Janice. Hello. And thank you guys for your patience as I learn this deck. Okay. You carry your past and future selves within. You are the healer of the past version of you. And you're the future self, or your future self is the spirit guide for the current you. Feel that love through time and space. That's beautiful. Roman myth speaks of Janus as the god of beginnings, associated with doorways, life and death, past and present, and future. Janus, the offspring of the influential god Apollo, has two faces, one facing left and one right, allowing him to see into the past and future, representing time. He is a symbol of transitions and the change that is available through progress. January is the sacred month of Janus, representing the threshold of new beginnings. It is a time to look backwards and forwards, just as Janus does, reflecting on the past and looking ahead to the upcoming year. Also sacred to Janus are all the gateways that offer opportunities for transition. So here's the message. In the darkest moments, when the brunt of the loneliness of being human in a world that can be brutal is felt, know that you are never truly alone. The fallacy of time can lead to feeling limited and deep-seated loneliness. Surrounding yourself with the loving, nourishing care found through support systems and romantic and platonic relationships is great. However, you also have yourself. That's so important. Every time a memory surfaces, the present version of you envelops the past version of you, an active memory. If the thought of this memory has occurred 15 times over the years, all these versions of you hold a different perspective and emotion while remembering. There may be multiple versions of you sprinkled throughout time and space, holding space for you in that moment, maybe providing validation or even shedding tears on your behalf. In the present, a pivotal childhood moment can be a source of wisdom and perspective, shaping not only the teenager, but also the 20, 30, and even 80-year-old selves, enveloping each with a comforting cloak of affirming love. You are not alone. You are seen, held, and supported. Forgive your past selves for not knowing what you now know. You did your best with the information held then. The choices made served a purpose. Change current habits to implement timeline shifts, resulting in the altering of the future. Do something today to make your past self feel secure and set up your future for success. You are the higher self to your inner child, and your future self is a guide for the current version of you. The current you is a memory for the future you. All versions are holding space right now. The 80-year-old version could be sitting and thinking of you fondly, reflecting on your bravery and resilience, and sending soothing for any pain. When you reminisce, you provide that version of yourself with validation of experiences and love for everything. Time is stacked upon itself, the past, current, and future walking hand in hand at this moment. It's beautiful. Reach out to the past and the future to facilitate healing and change. Returning to past events and working through unmoved emotions will shift perspectives and bring healing. Working with future versions of yourself is a reminder that there is a you that has already done it. Tap into the understanding that the vision you're striving to achieve already exists within a wise version of yourself. And that version of you will appreciate all the steps you're taking for them in this phase. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, what else can I add to that? I don't know. Love this book. I'm loving it. Take that wisdom and heal. Let's heal it, guys. The more we heal ourselves, the more we heal the world. And by the way, you would be worth it, even just you. But that's just the natural cause and effect of inner healing. It begins to reflect in our outer world, okay, as well. I love you all. Bye.